Hello, my name is Daniel. I'm making this video to tell the difference between a Mac and a PC, like the major differences, and one's not really better than the other. Depends on what you're doing. Like PCs are more for business, gaming, and that's really the major part. PCs are more for and gaming and business. And what makes a PC a little bit better than a Mac is that it comes in different price ranges. The entry level Mac is a grand, excluding the Mac Mini. But the Mac Mini is around 600, 599, I think. Basically, the Macs are mostly used for multimedia things like Pro Tools, Reason, Final Cut Pro, Photoshop, Aperture, basically things like that. That's what mostly Macs are used for. Multimedia editing, um, and Dreamweaver is much what mostly it's used for. There's not as much games and applications for Mac as there are Windows computers. The upside to owning a Mac is that you're very unlikely to encounter a virus through the browser, probably from illegal installations such as Pirate Bay or Torrent Crazy or something along those lines. Web pages that you can install a virus, but an actual virus getting through Safari is not. I don't think it's ever really happened through the Safari. Getting hacked through Safari on that Mac, I don't think it happened yet. But actually, just browsing web pages in Safari, you shouldn't be able to encounter any virus or anything. But Macs do tend to cost as much, and certain things, if you're looking for card slots, SD card slots, Macs never really support them. So if you were taking out a camera's SD card or trying to put it in, like, oh, there's no SD card slot, you have to connect it through USB. And basically, PCs tend to support everything. PCs support SD card slots like that. Except very few PCs support FireWire. It's not really common to see on a PC as a Mac. FireWire 800 is mostly seen on Macs. There are PCs and notebooks out there that do support FireWire, but there's not that many. What else is there? Mac PCs do tend to get hacked more because the fact that it's more open than a Mac's operating system. Not many people own Macs, but if you go into your house, if you have a computer, more than likely it's running Windows, and there's more Mac users than Linux users. So that's why you get more viruses. Depends if everyone started switching over to the Mac operating system, people that write the virus software will head towards Macs because that's where the money will be. Because if I was writing software to hack your computer, it will most likely be designed for whatever system most people use. It just happens to be Windows. Windows is the most used operating system for people. Next, and that's why Windows tends to be hacked more because that's where most people do their shopping. Most people doing their shopping or buying anything are using Internet Explorer on their Windows machine, and that's why Windows tend to get more viruses. Or you're doing something really stupid like downloading stuff like I just said from Pirate Bay. You get viruses from Pirate Bay. I'm not gonna say everything that you get from Pirate Bay has a virus in it, but a lot of things will tend to have a virus. So it's to be cautious. Better just to buy your software. What else? Macs don't support what else? Yeah, I missed something. Macs don't support Blu-ray. Macs don't support Blu-ray discs. They cannot read Blu-ray discs because of the copyright with Sony. Because Sony owns it, and they decide who's allowed to use their technology and their systems. So you can install a Blu-ray drive on a Mac Pro, but in general, such as the MacBook Pro or the iMacs, they do not read Blu-ray discs. What else? Yeah, and most modernly now, most